Hi, this is Justin with Marketing Ideas for Printers, and in this quick start tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I quickly make business cards in Pageflex Studio using some pre-made templates and project files. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to be going pretty fast here, so feel free to pause the video or rewind if you didn't quite see what I did. I'm not going to be explaining everything that I'm doing here, but I'm going to be doing everything in real time so you can see how quickly you can work if you have these pre-made files set up for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Here on the desktop here, I've got my Eagle Tribune folder, and that's the company that this business card is going to be for. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And here you can see I've got a project and resources folder, and in that resources folder, I've got my artwork. And that's how I like to have it set up. And so here's the project file. I'm going to go ahead and rename that to the name of the company that I'm working on, which is Eagle Tribune in this case. And I'm going to go ahead then and open up Pageflex Studio. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop the business card template here, and we'll just close that in full screen here. Now you can see in this business card template, I've already got some text boxes with elements that are common to business cards here, and they allow me to quickly place them on the document. But now I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop my artwork onto the template file here, and I'm going to place it. And once I get it placed, I'm going to send it to the back. I'm going to right-click, send it to the back, and then lock it in place so it's easier to work with. Then I'm just going to start dragging and dropping these text boxes into roughly the right spot, and we will fine-tune them later. But this is the quickest way to get started here. These text boxes have text in them with predefined paragraph styles, and I'm going to edit those to quickly match the font and font size of the business card here that I'm working on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull over the business card and just take a look at the font and font size that we have. Myriad Pro size 14 for the name, and for the body it's size 10. So there I'm going to go back in paragraph style properties, punch in Myriad Pro 14, hit OK, and go ahead and for the body, punch in size 10 point and Myriad Pro again. Go ahead and hit close. There you can see we're a lot closer. And oh, there I forgot that it's bold here, so I'm going to jump back in here and edit that. Change it to bold. Now you notice that I have left it red, and that allows me to quickly see precise placement of the text. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the actual placeholder text from the design here so that we can perfectly line up the text in just a moment. Now that we've got the text in there, I'm just going to do some fine tuning here. I'm going to hit F9 to bring up paragraph properties, and we're going to set the tracking to -25 to match. And for the title there, that's in italics. And we're going to change the horizontal scale there to 95 to get it real close. Now I'm just going to zoom in here, and I'm going to start using the arrow keys to nudge these text boxes into place. And now that we've got the text in place, I'm going to set up a vertical group for these 3 text boxes here. I'm going to select them all, right click, hit vertical group, and there you can see they are now grouped together. And we're going to set the horizontal alignment to left and vertical alignment top. And I'm going to add bumper spacing in order to get the text to line up again. Now, the upshot of setting up a vertical group like this is when a person is actually placing an order online and they leave, for example, the cell field empty, on the back end here, it will completely remove that cell box, and the facts then will move up. And so your text will flow properly, and you won't end up with a gap where the cell number should be. And there I'm just setting the width of that box. And here I'm going to set the width of the email address so that they have a little bit more room in case their email address is longer. And I'm just going to go ahead and set up vertical grouping here on the addresses and then on the name and title. And now I've got a vertical group here set for name and title, and I'm going to once again extend that out to set the maximum width for the name and title lines. Additionally, I have set a copy fit rule for this text box so that if it does reach the maximum width, it will shrink the text accordingly in order to fit it onto one line. And that's, again, pre-set up on these text boxes. And the next step here is to finally assign the variables. So I'm going and clicking them on the left-hand side, selecting the text, and hitting the down arrow there. Finally, I'm going to be setting up the auto hide condition for these text boxes, and this is what allows them to hide or disappear when that field or that variable is left blank. And that allows the text to flow properly. There you see I delete the cell and the fact slides up in order to keep a proper layout of the business card. And that allows greater flexibility when placing orders. Lastly, here I'm going to set up color there. You see name and title there, not black, but rather a dark gray. So I'm grabbing the color values there. And now I'm going to create a new color, element, define colors. Going to go ahead and hit new. And I'm just going to name it the RGB values there, 88, 89, 91. Now this is a process color. You can do spot as well. And there's RGB or CMYK. I'm going to punch this in, 88, 89, 91. Hit OK. Hit close. I'm going to go ahead and select the text there. And change the color. And then lastly, I'm going to, again, go into our text styles here and edit the body. And we're going to change it from red until white. And there we go. That's set up. Lastly, we're going to make the PDF shell by deleting all the variable text out of the PDF, and we're going to save it as a new file. And I'm going to append it with _shell. We're going to drag the new artwork onto our background there, and you can see it slightly changed. The background text is no longer there. It's just in Pageflex. And we can see the jobs are already in this project file, so we are ready to package it. Going to File, save it all first, make package zip, save it, and now it is ready for uploading onto the website.